parents had infected disease for generations.
The United States' most patriotic holiday gives Americans some extra time to go to the big screens. I sat down with movie expert and Net TV's host of Real Faith, David DeSerto, to talk about what's best to watch this weekend. He's got a top 3. Tell me, what's the first one?
Spiderman Homecoming. So iconic because he's so relatable. He's not a billionaire like Iron Man or Batman.
Mr. DeSerto says Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man, is a typical nerdy teenager, hailing from none other than Queens, and he seeks to protect where he comes from.
He learns by the end of the film that you start saving the world by first being concerned and trying to save your own community. So in many ways, you could see Spider-Man almost as the embodiment of the church's teaching on subsidiarity, about being worried, with local issues first.
Okay, so number 2.
The biggest superhero film of the summer, which is Wonder Woman.
Diana.
Action Heroes, almost exclusively a boys' club, now has Wonder Woman in her own movie this summer, after more than half a century of existing only in comic books.
She's not an object to ogle, she's a hero to really admire.
Wonder Woman is now the most successful film ever directed by a female. Mr. DeSerto says the heroine's biggest asset isn't her superpowers, but qualities that Catholics hold dear.
It's her sense of empathy and compassion. And this film is driven as much by ideals as it is by action sequences, although there's a lot of punching and smashing. She puts her girl power at the service of humanity and peace.
All right, perfect. Number 3.
Cars 3.
A family-friendly recommendation. Both Spider-Man and Wonder Woman have parental advisories, but Cars, DeSerto says, has a lot of heart under its hood. So does Despicable Me 3.
Oh, what about that?
Both films, Cars 3 and Despicable Me 3, neither are going to be classics, but if you're looking for something to bring the whole family to this summer, kids will find them really fun, and with only mild crude humor, parents will think it's fine as well.
No matter what your taste, this holiday, you can find it at the movies. For Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.